Hey guys, I'm back with another motherfucking baddies, not the recap, bitch. This time I'm gonna be reviewing, rating the girls from 1 through 25,000,000, and but I'm gonna go through each girl and kind of rate them from 1 through. I think it's from 1 through 20, 1 through 19-ish, but I know there was more than 19 girls on this cast, but I excluded some of the girls because some of the girls I didn't really consider being a part of the cast, i.e. the replacements that weren't being chosen, i.e. the celebrities, some of the celebrities. So some of them I did list on there. I did make a list of who was my number one and who was my least favorite. So if you guys can guess who you guys think my number one is based on all my videos, based on everything I was talking shit about. Terrifier on Sunday, and y'all, that movie is gross. I do not recommend that movie. People were like, oh yeah, go watch it. Like, no, bitch. If you want to watch that movie, bring a barf bag. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I was so close to barfing in my medium-sized popcorn bag. With number one, my number one favorite baddie this season has to go with Diamond. I know y'all were probably like, what the fuck? I did like Diamond, one, because she was hilarious. Her commentary, her jokes, her talking shit. And I like how she was schooling or making fun of Meatball on the finale, where she's like, no, just give her the change. She's been crying for it. She's been begging for it all day. Like, I just love that kind of humor. That's the kind of humor I have. She has the same humor as what was the one girl with the squeaky voice on the last season? I forgot her name, but she was getting bullied by everyone too. And she's now like in a movie now, whatever. She's like above Zeus now, but she has the same humor as her, and I like that because she's such a troll. Diamond is a troll, just like me, and she's pretty. But I didn't know y'all that she is in like her mid-30s doing all this shit. She needs to calm the fuck down and get some kids or some shit, because that's crazy, bitch. Why are you still acting like a whole ass 21-year-old when you're 35 or 32 or 33? I don't know, but that's old, okay? She doesn't know how to fight. Like, I mean, she knows how to fight. She knows how to square up. She's won a couple fights. She's lost a lot of fights. She's very iconic. Like I said, she'll step up. She stepped up for Nunu. I mean, she stepped up for Anna Mac. She fought Slim Too Baddy when she was called out, and she's like, "Why me?" But she still went ahead and whooped Slim Too Baddy's ass. So yeah, I really liked her. I think she was one of the most iconic bitches this season, and this season was a flop. So what I like about her was that she was really whack for fighting or punching Bianca from the back when everyone was trying to fight her. It seemed like that she was trying to have a moment, or she was trying to, get someone like some clout off of her. I don't blame Natalie for I don't blame Natalie for calling her a clout chaser, because Diamond is a clout chaser. But let's give it to her. She got the clout, she got the money, she got the punches, and she got her ass with the reunion, and she took it. So, number two goes to, congratulations, Callie. You got my second vote. So I really like Callie because she came in iconic. She came in trying to fight Natalie, whoop Natalie's ass, and she just like she was so funny because the way she fucked Natalie up, like she threw her into the plant, and Natalie was struggling. She was like acting like she was drowning and shit. Like it was just hilarious. I do also like that she stood on business with what's her name? With Jayla, kept defending Gretchen. Like, she would never like let Gretchen off her side. Even when Gretchen was kind of turning on her, she was kind of like be like, "Oh, bitch, you're a fake bitch," and this and that. Like, Callie really stood loyal to Gretchen, and that's what I like. She stood with her. She didn't flop on her. She didn't like turn on her to please the rest of the house. She also didn't get a really good baddie experience because of that, which I hope she comes back. This is not a baddie. I was gonna call her a bad girl. The disrespect. This is not a baddie that I expected to like. I really didn't think I was gonna give a fuck about her. I thought she was gonna be one of like, I bet she was just gonna come in a couple episodes, and I didn't think I was actually gonna like her, but she surprised me, and she didn't get her ass beat by Jayla, But oh, not really. It wasn't a whooped. She didn't get whooped, but she didn't win either. So, but I don't care. I don't like Jayla, so she still gets my second vote. Third, I think I'm gonna give it to Gretchen, just because. Again, she's another bitch I didn't think I was gonna like, but the only reason I like her is because she was the underdog this season. She came in and right away she got punched by Meatball, and that instantly gave her like um that instantly set off her experience in the baddies. Because after that, she had to be separated from the rest of the house, and every time she came, she got into a fight, didn't come back for a couple of episodes, came back, same shit. Like, she was always a target from the minute she walked in, and I respect the bitch who still stands on her toes. She never left up until her elbow was broken. So I really do like Gretchen for that. I really do um think that she deserves to come back on another season. I really feel bad for her. I mean, I know she did deserve it because she did say the N word and she's not black. But I do feel like, I don't know, I feel a little bit bad for her because I feel like after the first ass whooping, just that would have been okay. Jayla did a little too much. Okay. Fourth one. She flopped for a while for me. She did flop for a while, but then she came back up because she really got her revenge at the reunion, and this is gonna be Bianca. So yeah, I really like Bianca because she's in my top 4 because I liked her from the minute she attacked Sapphire. That was iconic. She came at her, walking into the restaurant, beating her up on site, and after that, like, sure, yeah, she kind of was scary with the whole when they were riding the ATVs or whatever, but I'm gonna still give it to her because I feel like she knew the time and place to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew she was gonna get jumped. As I said, she got her lick back at the reunion, and if it wasn't for that fight at the reunion, I would have probably rated her a little bit lower. But yeah, I really did like Bianca, you guys. I was rooting for her. I was gonna put her as my top 3, but she flopped, so she gets a 4. So I'm gonna give it number 5 to Tinka Bella. Now listen, I don't think the girl's pretty, okay, and I think she's a little too extra. I think she's a little too, like, she tries too hard. She was trying too hard in the beginning to be funny and trying to, like, dance and act extra and do all this shit. I can't stand, like, obnoxious people like that. Like, I'm gonna, like, throughout the season, I began to like her, especially when she whooped Meatball's ass for being jealous of her. She called her out. Like, I feel like I really was expecting Tika to kind of, like, forgive Meatball after a while. I really thought they were gonna shake hands and be cool. And never became a friend, which is what I like. Like, I like how she stood on her ground and was like, you know what, we're never gonna become friends again. Like, we're gonna end it right here, where we're at right now. And I respect Tinka for that. I really hope I continue liking her next season. I did see a little sneak peek on the Baddies Midwest trailer that she's gonna be getting into a couple scuffles and she's gonna be very, like, direct. I guess she slapped somebody and having, like, a little sit down or something. Not the worst, not the best, but she's definitely up there. I feel like if you're in my top 10, you're good. Siki. Now, I seen everybody was calling her boring, that she was, like, Krishan's better, and that. I don't think Krishana will ever make my top 10 list. Like, if I were to make a list on Baddies South or Baddies West or even East, Krishana would not be up there with fucking in the top 10. I didn't think she was as boring as people made her seem. I just feel like she's more older and more wise, and she's someone that, like, she just knows better. She's not gonna just be fighting over some dumb shit. She, like, you would have to give her an actual reason to fight her, and that's what I like. She's not clout chasing. She's not trying too hard for the TVs or nothing. She's really just good. She's really just there to vibe. And since she seems like she's, like, the peacemaker. She doesn't like unnecessary drama, and I respect her for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I guess she doesn't fight a lot. Natalie Nunn. Um, that's because I don't really care about Natalie Nunn. You know what I'm saying? She fought. Who did she fight? I think she just fought Callie, right? Everything else, she was just kind of just being, like, the host, like, kind of like the leader or whatever. I like how she's always saying "baddie, baddie, shot o'clock." Her confessionals were funny, but I just think she's very unorganized when it comes to doing charities. Because when they did that whole charity and they were passing out $20 bills to everybody and everyone was getting aggressive, like, girl, you need to like get yourself like a fucking agency or something to like to clear that shit up, or a table or something, a line, a motherfucking a procedure, something. But girl, you were not handling that professionally, and I hate how she's always like. I hate how she's always like, oh no, well, I don't know what's going on. Like, what do you mean? You know? Oh, and Nunu though, I did like her up until she started coming out on a Mac, for no reason because of the whole Mariah Lynn situation. But it's like Mariah Lynn doesn't even really like know her like that, so it's like, girl, like just shut up, bitch. Like, shut up. Like Nunu, like I feel like she was just trying to find a storyline. She was trying to find someone, and she was like, okay, easy target. Like I really wish she tried to picking at fucking Taseki, because Taseki was running out of storylines. Nunu was looking for a storyline. I do like that she checked Anna because someone had to check Anna. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that she did it at the same time because it just made Nunu look so thirsty for a fight or for a storyline. So that's what I give Nunu. Okay, on my ninth place, it's gonna be Rolly. So I don't really give a fuck about the bitch. I don't hate her, nor do I like her. I used to dislike her on East, um, but I don't know. This season she kind of came in a little bit more neutral, but then she kind of fucked up my vote or whatever, or my likeness, whatever. When she tried fighting Gretchen for no reason, she literally just pulled her from for no reason because she kept talking too much shit. Like, really, shut up. Like, you weren't even supposed to come back this season. Like, I really wish that she didn't come back this season because she wasn't really needed this season. Her body was in surgery. Like, I think to this day she shouldn't really be coming back on Baddies. It's not good for her mental space, for her body. Like, I don't think she should coming back. She should be coming back. I think she should be like the baddie that like disappears for a couple seasons and then makes her come back. I do give her like an award for being one of the best fighters and baddies. Like, but I know like she be like, I know it's hard for her to fight, you know, and the fact that she can fight is it's crazy. Like, she be fighting like fat people, skinny people, regular sized people, Natalina. Like, she fights all kinds of people and wins them all. They would go to Miss Keva. So the reason I like Keva is because it doesn't seem like she was coming in looking for a storyline like Nunu. But there was too many girls there that I didn't really get to know Keva. But I do like how she dropped Diamond. She turned her around, replacements and everything. She would have been like, I was thinking, when I was making those, I was like, oh god, like who like, okay, I guess I'll do Keva. Because Keva was like really like there, and she made herself seen, but I wish I could see more of her. I wish she was an original. I wish she was there instead of Dia and motherfucking Slim. Like, I got to see more of her because you can tell she's like a hard hitter. You can tell she would have gotten into more fights. She would have gotten into like her fights would have been really aggressive. You know, I mean, with her and Diamond, I was like, ow, bitch. The chiropractor after that flip that she gave to Diamond. Okay, so now it's gonna be 11, but the line has been drawn. So after my top 10, everyone else I don't really give a fuck about. Like, it's more like I just didn't like you more than I did like you. Like, with being Asian doll. Now, she was a celebrity. She was in and out of the scenes. She came one episode, left one episode, but her only storyline was Mariah Lynn, and even that was kind of stupid because I didn't get the fight. I didn't get the reasoning why they fight. I didn't get the reason why they all turned on Bianca. I didn't get the reason. Like, that was just a stupid scenario to me. And Mariah was stupid for that. Biggie was stupid for that scenario. And so was Asian Doll. I feel like they were all just being bullies towards Bianca and Asian Doll. And the fact that she said some shit about dark-skinned women and people are defending her. But no one would defend Gretchen. Okay. A more relevant celebrity like Dream Doll or something, but I guess we get Asian Doll. I didn't really like Sapphire because of the whole Suki situation. Like, I'm glad that people are still bringing that up because she decided to defend Jayla from Callie and Gretchen at the reunion. She couldn't do that for Suki. So to me, I think that she's a weak duck. And quite frankly, like I said, if it wasn't for Bianca, the one who was new to that season, Sapphire wouldn't have had any other storyline. Like, who else would she have found? Tinka. Tinka would have mopped her. Diamond would have they probably would have tied. Me, I feel like Sapphire is just like, she's just like a background character to me. Like, she really didn't do much. She tried to be cute with the little notepad, but it's like she wanted to be funny, but like it didn't really work out for her. Like, I think she thought she was getting like gonna get her own spin off or something. I think she thought she was like funny. I'm not gonna lie, she did whoop Bianca's ass a couple of times, so I do give her that. But let's be honest, that girl is as tall as a Sasquatch. Marlon is just annoying as fuck. The bitch pissed me off from the first episode when she lied on Bianca, saying that Sapphire wants to fight her or whatever, or that she still has beautiful Sapphire, whatever the case may be. And then she gets into the whole tea with Automatic, with the whole like mom situation, and then she gets into more tea, fighting with Asian Doll over Bianca, and then flipping on Bianca. She is like making herself a storyline. Like every single season, her storyline is kind of interesting. Like she somehow just gets involved in shit. I do feel bad that her eye gets gouged out. So I'm like, maybe she does need that little rest for the next season. Like maybe she shouldn't come back next season because, ooh, like her eye, like she's gonna have to be wearing an eye patch. Oh, she's tiny but still mighty. You know, she's still like, ugh, like her ambition to fight. But I think she just needs to take a rest. Under Mariah is Anna Mac. So I give Anna Mac a 14, or I don't know what numbers are. But because I liked her at first, she came in and so positive. Even Huck Scotty, even fucking was trying to be like, you know, neutral. But y'all, this girl quickly turned into a fucking mosquito. Like she fucking just blabbers so much, y'all. Another baddie that shouldn't have never came back. That should have just waited till the next season or two to rest and come back. Like, I don't know why these girls are so desperate to come back on the season that they have to come back. Like, aren't they scared? Aren't they like, don't they prioritize their health first? Like, why are they wanting to come back? You know what I'm saying? The fact that she would get into fights, jump out of it because she knows she can't fight, and then would be scared. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? But yeah, Anna, guys, she really disappointed me. You disappointed me. Scotty. I'm always gonna give this bitch a bad rate because I don't think she's a baddie, y'all. Y'all think like she's pretty, she's cute. I don't think she's pretty. I don't think she's like beautiful, you know. She's cute. She has a really good style. She has an amazing body. You don't ever get me that wrong. I would never say that about anybody who has a good body. She has a really good body. Oh, you know who I forgot on this list? Jayla. Okay, no, I know where to rate her. Okay. But I don't think Scotty is a baddie at all. And let me tell you why. That girl is way too nice. That girl only picks on girls that she knows that she can fight. That's why she only fought Gretchen. Or she fought Gretchen. Yeah. That's why she only fought Gretchen this season and nobody else. She saw how big fucking Diamond was. She saw how fucking big Tinka was. She saw how big Meatball was. She couldn't find Natalie anymore, you know? So yeah, let me get a storyline on the only girl that everyone's fighting, and it's Gretchen, the only easy target. But guess who she didn't want to fight? Callie. So it's like, girl, you are a pussy. You like, if you were to fight Callie, you would start crying. So when she fought Gretchen, and then Callie tried jumping in too, or trying to like fight Scotty too, and she's like, what? I don't want to fight. What do you mean? Like, let's calm down now, guys. Like, and that's what I don't like about a bad girl or a baddie. Like, if you're gonna be on business, whether you're trying to fight someone or someone tries to fight you, you always have to stand on business. Slim and Dia together. Now I'm giving these two girls because they left together, they were born together. I honestly forgot they were both even on a season together. I was like, huh? Like, they're on the show? Like, what? Excuse me? Like, when did these bitches come on, you know? And Slim did not prove herself at all. She called out everyone before she was gonna get kicked out, and then got her ass beat by Diamond, which is why I find Diamond so iconic, because she did that, you know. But Slim really like disappointed me, you know, and Dia did too. Like, They were followers from the beginning because they were behind Tinka instead of having their own opinion. They were kind of like behind Tinka and kind of like trying to like beef with Diamond the Body. I don't think Jayla is a bully, y'all. This is what I think about Jayla. I think Jayla is a try too hard. I think Jayla is a pick me bitch. Jayla is a pick me bitch because like she can see two people fighting over here and she'll be like, you know what? Her favorite color is pink, mine's purple, I'm gonna fight her. Be like that high school mean girl where everyone's looking at her and laughing with her. So she can point at that person and be like, ha 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 ha. Like that's what Jayla is. She's not a bully. She's a mean girl. And a high school mean girl. Like, you can't sit with us. Like, she did that shit with Biggie, when, they were moving into the first house. She was trying to be a mean girl, talking about you can't live in this house. I'm packing your bags. My pants. Like that girl can fight. She can talk it like she can walk it. She can act mean because she knows she got it like that. But there's been a couple of rounds where I'm like, Jayla, what happened to your win streak? Like, what happened? And honestly, my whole thing with Jayla is like I didn't really like her since Bad Girls Club. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it seems forced." Like y'all just don't like her because like it's forced. No, girl. Like the girl been annoying. Like she's been annoying since fucking Bad Girls Club season 14 when she was like, "Oh my god, this is the Jayla show again." Like I'm saying, she's such a pick me because she didn't really make it the Jayla show after. What I'm saying, it kind of became more like the Claremont Twin show. Uh, so I don't know where she got the whole like, oh, welcome to the Jayla show. And then on top of that, she got her shit ruined on Bad Girls Club and created havoc, threw everything, went crazy, right? But at the reunion, she was so calm. She was so forgiving and so crying with the girls that ruined her stuff and and stuff like that. And I can forgive them. It's fine. Like she forgave the girls that ruined her stuff on Bad Girls Club 14 on her season, and now she's like on the internet like, talking about I'ma forever hate those girls. Them girls can always get it, but she didn't have that energy at the reunion. That's what I'm saying. Thanks for venting with me. Thanks for coming to my TikTok. Where do I start with Biggie? Biggie is a natural born victim or plays victim because the bitch does not know how to fight. Every time anyone attacks her, she always ducks and maneuvers and hides and crouches and cries and plays victim, screams Hail Mary, like the girl cries wolf. With her fight with Jayla, like I said, I don't think Jayla was a bully. Well, do I think she was trying a little too hard? Yes, but I don't think she's a bully because Biggie was talking shit about Jayla on the internet with her little nasty ass Walmart bear. That I was pissed because Jayla was trying to act like a bad girl, like a mean girl, and trying to be like, you're not staying in this house. You're not staying in this house. Like, girl, shut up, But Biggie was also kind of annoying. She starts crying and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, Biggie, grow some balls. The same shit happened to her last season with E.T. Flips on Bianca, trying to be a mean girl to her, trying to be like snarky, like, hey guys, I'm also bullying her. Are you guys watching me? Like, I'm sorry, like that girl's not even pretty to me. At least Jayla's pretty, you know what I'm saying? She's bald, but she's pretty. Thanks for listening to my I hate Biggie rant. I really did like her on Baddies West when she first came on. I really did like her because she was one of the few bitches that humbled, what's her name? Stunner Girl, and I didn't like Stunner Girl at the time. Hoping that Natalie does a thank you for your services like Shani did on Basketball Wives to Brandy and sends her packing off the island. Alright, the last bitch who I don't like. That's to the bitch who I don't like. Oh yes, bitch. Nothing cracked. Okay. I don't like Meatball because Meatball... Like, I didn't really care for her at first. Up until she punched Gretchen and the minute she walked in. She set the tone for Gretchen for the rest of the season. Like, if it wasn't for Meatball punching her and fighting her in the first episode, Gretchen would have been fine. Gretchen would have been good. We would have probably been able to get to know Gretchen a little bit better. But she wanted to make an issue with Gretchen out of nowhere. And then kind of backed up and let everyone kind of like have the issue with her. That was so weird. That was so fucked up. And Meatball... Like, when she kept throwing her tantrums about the baddie chain, like, a chain take over your friendship with your friend from home, Tinka. That like was like the icing off the cake, and on top of that, the knife situation, girl, Zeus needs to not associate with her. Even that's a scream shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not some normal shit. I guess she's from the hood, and y'all do this in the hood, but y'all on TV now, or TV, but y'all are being watched by a lot of people. Let's just say keep it like that. There's no reason why you should have the need to have a fucking knife on you when there's security guards separating a fight within 15 seconds. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of ate the fights at the reunion, and she kind of flipped Gretchen a little funny. Like, when she grabbed her by her little ponytails or whatever, she flipped her over. Very iconic of her, but that's all I'll give her. I know you'll probably wonder, like, where the fuck is Aubrey O'Day? Where the fuck is the Claremont twins? Heaven, Jelly Roll, Wendell Lee, Tommy. I didn't add those bitches into the list, but I will talk about them a little bit. Part of the cast like that. They weren't like really involved. But I will give you my opinion. So, Aubrey, hilarious. Very funny comic relief. Her commentary was hilarious. I didn't like how she didn't go to the reunion because Tommy was looking for her because she said that Tommy was wearing Shane. So she should walk it like she talks it. Now listen. I like the Claremont twins on the original season with Jayla. But there was no reason to have them on the show. Like, they did not create any drama. They were not in any, like, there was no reason to have them two blow up dolls at the fucking show. Like, they literally left because no one blew candles for them, and I don't blame it. But girl, this season would have been okay with them not being on the show or having whatever, heaven moon, whatever. I was gonna give her a rate. I really was gonna give her a rate. And if I were to rate her, I would rate her in between Asian Doll and Kella, just because she really got me at the reunion. You know, she did her big one at the reunion. She was very entertaining. I like her style. I like her thing. I do follow her on TikTok, and I also follow Diamond on TikTok. I didn't really count that as like for me to rate them because she wasn't really a part of the show. I really do hope that she comes back on the next season as a replacement or on the Baddies Gone Wild or something, because she is definitely entertaining, but not entertaining enough to rate her. I'm sorry. Jelly Roll. Now, she was one of the actual replacements that actually did get picked, but she flopped. Y'all, she got clotheslined by fucking Callie, and then she fucking got her ass beat so embarrassingly by Taseki. Like, that girl flopped so bad. I forgot she was even on the show. She didn't even show up to reunion. I'm sorry, but you're not worthy enough for me to rate. And then Wendell Lee, I honestly forgot about the whole. Honestly, I was rooting for her. Because she was Hispanic. You know, I knew she was Wendell Lee Hispanic because of her name, Wendell Lee. I was hoping that her and what's her name, Heaven, were picked to go inside the house, but they weren't. So she does not get a rate from me. Again, boring. Reunion, boring. And this season was a fucking flop. Okay, it sucks so bad. Natalie and Zeus. Natalie had no structure with this season, adding replacements in the beginning and adding originals and taking originals out and making the celebrities come in and rooming them out and adding other ones in, and like I don't know what kind of experiment she was trying to do. She was trying to play like have them as like lab rats or something like that, or like science experiment or something. Next week I will be doing a Baddies review of the first episode, so stay tuned for that. My favorite fight overall of the whole fucking season, I might have to give my favorite fights to the Bianca and Sapphire fights. Like them two fights, like their fights were pretty interesting. I really liked the fight, and also the fights between Tinka and Diamond, because them bitches were throwing blows. Better of the season to Rolly, because I'm telling you, that girl she's been impressing me. Best dressed has to be Scotty. No doubt. And Sapphire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it to Sapphire. Even though I don't like the girl, I will fucking admit that I do like how she dresses. Her outfits are very unique. She really does have her own sense of style. And I like that for her. I really do try liking Jayla next season, just because she does have hands, and I do respect a girl like that, but she really did not make it up there in my ratings. So I really hope that next season that she like doesn't try too hard. So I don't know. I just think she's a hypocrite. But it's better. But I mean, hey, there's Biggie and there's fucking Meatball below her. So that's good. So yeah, was my least favorite baddie. I mean, we all watched her. She was terrible. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. This is me rating and just giving my final thoughts on the Baddies Caribbean. I'm super fucking glad that we're done talking about this season because it's exhausting talking about all them hoes. I even get headaches, you know, still thinking about them bitches. But we don't gotta talk about them hoes no more, okay? Alright guys, stay tuned for my next season videos. Let me know what you guys think about the cast. Did you guys like him? Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Do you agree with my list? Is that accurate? Like, let me know.